Good morning, everyone. I'm Naseeb, and today we will be studying the various art form, a similar art form from a specific time period. And our motive is to analyze and find similarities and differences between those artwork and coming to a conclusion about what were the practices that were going on, the theme that were being followed. So the expression that I have chosen is pain, suffering, and sorrow, and these are the five paintings that I have been working on. And first we will be observing the similarities between them. So first, talking about the subject. In this old painting we can see that all the paintings have a subject that's a human figure. They do have their own unique style, but the subject remain the same. And I think that this is a very clear example of how what is the motive that's been going on, because the human figures are much more relatable to all people. you know they make much more sense when it's come to decoding the painting. Number of subject in in this art, within this arts we can observe that the subjects are quite higher in number. They are not 1 2 but like 10 15 number of subjects, which tells that the impact, the paintings, the theme of the painting was not based on a single individual. It was not telling about the story, it's not telling the story of one person only. It's telling the story of various communities, and the impact on a higher number of audience. The colors, each painting do share a common color palette, and these all colors are very natural. They seem to have a earthy nature. They are not vibrant, and this also contributes to the theme of the paintings. And when we talk about the big picture, we observe that all these paintings are not a painting of a painting of a subject that you know um, that doesn't happen in real life. These are like paintings of a movie scene. They are like a scene from a real life that have some meaning. The theme of these paintings are inspired by the event of the partition. And these old paintings have shown various aspects of the partition in their own unique way. Motive, the motive of these old paintings remain the same. As I told, the expression is sad sorrow and the misery of people that they were going through. So uh, you know all the paintings have some common goal to introduce the people of modern generation to the history of India. Social view, when we look at this painting, these old paintings, we can understand the what was going on in that period. What was happening. We can understand, we can observe the situation of the people. We can uh, get an idea of economic condition, the how the villages were burning, how the separation of soldiers from Punjab were causing emotional harm to their parents. So all these paintings do tell about the social economic condition of country. Now talking about the dissimilarities theme. Although these paintings are inspired by the partition of India, but there are different aspects of the partition. The partition had an impact on the religion of a people. So paintings have been inspired from that only. Not only that, other side, the women had a lot of had to suffer a lot. They were being raped and looted. So the key theme remains the same, but various aspects have been shown in a unique style. As I mentioned, style, uh, taking example of again, um, by the theme lingers through a same subject, but the style has been changed. We can observe the abstract form has been introduced. The subjects are much more different than they used to be earlier. So a variety of styles have been observed in these all paintings. Background. Well, this is a very interesting observation because in these two painting we can observe how one painting is highly detailed in background while other one is, there is just an abstract or I can say a total absence of background. And they have their own motive behind them, because the right one painting, without the background, the painting lost its the motive, because the background tells a lot about what was happening in a world scene, while the left one there is no need of background because the painting motive emphasize on the person, the travel, the shifting of person. So the backgrounds are very much different in details and meaning. So what we have concluded from this, that a variety of expressions have been made. After the independent, the artists have become more sensitive towards the artwork. The most of the artworks seem to have a purpose in society. They are not, they are not just for a collection or museum. They are telling a lot about the social economic condition of the India, and the individual style of working is also visible, because we are seeing variety of abstract and very traditional forms of paintings too, and modern influences are there, in the abstract, but still Indian essence is present. So a kind of patriotism is being observed throughout the generation, and the events that influenced a lot were the partition, the Second World War, and the independence. And the sub themes were the religion, the suffering of person from the independence, and behind the story. So the painting had a meaning. They, had some contribution to the society, and they were introducing the various aspects of society to the audience through their varieties of artwork. So yes, I hope you enjoyed this small presentation, and yes, have a great day. Thank you very much.